Hello. Whoosh. Oh, I forgot to turn off the camera there. Alright. Oh. Hello, everybody. It is rainy and icky, and I'm itchy. But I'm excited to be here crafting. I actually, if you're here early, Mia, Emily, Sillykins, and anyone else who's lurking, do y'all want to help me decide what to start on? Because other than doing like the black outlines on the faces, we're done with the black. And Shiz and Belzy. See? I knew there were some hidden peeps. But should we do the bunny, the owl, or the cat? Or where should we start today? Owl? They were re-released, really? Interesting. So if you already own them, right? Because I owned all of the Sims 1 and Sims 2. Do I have to buy it again? Owl, bunny, then cat? Because I really don't want to have to buy it again. The Sims already have enough of my money. You need to buy it again. Interesting. Interesting. How much is it? Is it like a decent price? And like, do you get all of it for that price? Do you know what I mean? Like, do you get... If I buy it, am I getting the entirety? $40? That for both? For all of it? Yeah, evidently The Sims Remastered re-released The Sims 1 and 2. So... do from foreground to back. Oh, interesting. I believe on their site. Like, I think... Yeah. I'm a little annoyed that I bought all of them and I'll have to buy it again. I mean, it's obviously a much lower price point. But come on. It's like even the same email address I've had this whole time. Gasp! Creator code should also work. I'll definitely be checking out what different creators say about it. Oh, to get money off? A lot of times the creator codes just give them like a thing. That's what, yeah, evidently all of it's included, Shiz, except for the IKEA stuff. Which I'm guessing maybe they couldn't get like a thing. Also, I need you all to see what I did before stream. I was on the phone with the vet. I had a couple of different things that I was doing, but look what I did. I picked Miss Pippin up, and she was sitting just sitting in my lap. And then she realized she could see outside from my lap. She was like, wow, look at all the things. And then she realized that when Artemis came in, she could see her. And Artemis was very, very, maybe not offended, but shocked. And like, oh. Hold on. It's the vet calling. Hello? Hi. Yes. Perfect. Thank you so much. You too. Bye. They're just letting me know. They were just letting me know that the medicine that I called them about was ready to pick up. But yeah. She did a very good job. She stayed up here for a while. And she was just hanging. And then she got down. So yeah. She's being a good girl. And right now I hear her out there playing with one of the ball tower things. I know! So brave. So very brave. That looks a little better. Also, Silicons, I reached out to Hirschner's and they told me to call their technical support team. So, I can do that. I just don't know if they're going to talk to me. So honestly, I think if you wanted to try that hook size, I don't even know if, I don't know if you're here right now. Yeah, if you want to try that hook size, I would say give it a shot. And just measure it. Like maybe start with the sleeve or something like that. And give it a shot. See what happens. If it's looking really bad, then like we can call them together. We can do a group call, you know? Yeah, I think that's the one that I had done, right? Whatever the one was that got us the closest. Yeah, okay. I don't remember. Yeah, give that a shot. And just keep measuring it against yourself, and if it feels really weird or really wrong, you know. I'm super annoyed that, like, your first time with a gauge swatch is so bad. I've never had that problem. Like, ever. And I'm like, but this isn't how I want someone who's trying this for the first time to, like, okay, that's not a problem. Listen, I very genuinely don't mind helping with questions. That's one of the things I really like about streaming. So yeah, definitely feel free. I will do my best. I've never had one of their patterns be like that. Like, I don't know if this is a new designer. I don't know what it is. I've never had one of their patterns just be so badly off. Oh, no worries. I'm sorry that you're drained. I feel that. I believe in you, though. You can get this cowl done. It's such a silly word. Cowl. Ooh. I don't think so. It wasn't meant to be with two strands held together, right, Sillikins? I didn't even think about that. It's single-stranded, I think. Because, like, nowhere in the pattern does it say to hold two strands together, right? Good question. Temperature. Oh, did you? Oh, you never finished it. Belzy, do you want to know a secret? I stopped in April. Or, I'm sorry, not April. I stopped in February. Sorry, I read your thing. I kept recording the temperatures, but I have not picked it up since February. We can work on it together. Hey, Allison. Most things are, yeah. But that would be one way, yeah. Yeah, no, I got 2 months done and that's it. But I'm gonna work on it. So, definitely don't feel bad. If it's a pattern that you still like, and if you have the temperatures, why not? You know? Like, I still like the pattern. I just, cross-stitching made my vertigo go like all sorts of wonky. Spicy brain? Mm-hmm. Such a valid reason, honestly. But if it still sparks joy, like if the pattern still sparks joy, then forget about it being necessarily temperature. I mean, you have the temperature, just it's a potion project, you know? It's a potion project where the temperatures were decided by the colors were decided by the temperature. That's it. There's no early, there's no late, there's no nothing. Also, hi Sharn, how are you? Honestly, working on this owl is like the right call because this is the only one that's outlined in this like navy blue color. The bunny and the cat are outlined in brown, so good call. Because then we'll be done with this blue color. Finished baby samplers they started while they were pregnant, intending on finishing once the baby was born, had all the details put on, and they finished them like 20 years later. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. If it still sparks joy, you should do it. If you're like, I actually hate this pattern, then don't make yourself do it. But it sounds like it still sparks joy. Hi, Wish. Isn't it looking good? I'm excited. Oh, hi. Who's here? Which kitten is that? Is that Artie wanting to eat her crunchy food? Because if so, I will lower it for you. No, it's Pippin being a little brat. You don't get Artie's food. You can eat the crumbs that she left. I picked up Artie's dry food because Pippin like swoops in and eats it. And so I picked it up and like put it up higher so that she doesn't reach it. But I was like, oh, if Artie's back and she wants it, she can have it. But little Miss Stinker, you're already chunky. You don't need more. You don't need more, Pippin. She's like, this is bull. When I was outside, I could eat as many squirrels as I wanted. And now we don't care because they play musical bowls all the time. Yeah, my only thing is I don't want Artie like losing weight because Pippin's coming in and like sniping her food out of her bowl. You know? I don't watch Critical Role. I've wanted to. It's one of those things that I feel like I need to watch all of, like I have to start from the beginning in order to watch it. And I watched like one episode and I loved it. And then I haven't watched more. But I do know that Sillykins is a big Critical Roller. Your cat licked your ear to get you up this morning. Oh. How nice. Cats are so weird. Here's the thing, their first campaign doesn't even start from the beginning. Oh. Interesting. At least it was a lick and not a bite. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I definitely think that watching the Netflix or the Amazon Prime show would be good. Oh, that's fun. Oh, interesting. Animating the second campaign? Ooh. That's exciting. There's also a couple of blue spots in other places. Oh my god, I don't know why I'm so itchy today. I wore different pajama pants because I was like, I want to wear something other than the ones that I've been wearing this whole time. And I don't know. It seems to be bothering me more today. And I'm angry as hell. Because nothing makes sense. Like, it gets better and then it gets worse. Why? Like, I don't know if my body's getting used to the Allegra now. I don't know. I don't know how any of this works. I didn't sign up for this trash. Sorry, I do not mean to complain. I'm just itchy again. I know we're all going through stuff right now. No, I mean, I don't have any reason to have any update from them. Like, this is what... Like, we haven't had any other testing done. So... It's all on my face today, and my eyelids, and my legs again, and I'm like, what are we doing? Oh, yeah, I don't watch anymore, Belzy. I'm right there with you. I can't handle it. I don't blame you in the least. Curious to animal videos and things that spark joy. Yep. Animal videos and crafts. Thanks. Look at this cutie little owl. Baby. Oh my god, don't scratch, Megan. Oh, I thought that was the thread I was looking at. This is not the thread you were looking for. Mm-hmm. That's a really good Jedi mind trick. It got me. Yeah, it's not. I don't think that it's a easy balance for any of us to try and figure out. Especially with the current political situation. That makes everything much worse. January felt like a year. Ain't that the truth? It's 3 in a trench coat. Too bad I'm... my biggest phobia is of boats. Too bad. Because that sounds pretty perfect, honestly. But I mean, having 4 years away from this being absolutely anxious and terrified, or 4 years here and being absolutely anxious and terrified? I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I don't even like being on, like, boats that are on land, like museums and historic things. Or ones that are, like, docked and don't move anymore. Even that makes me anxious. Everyone hydrate. One second. What are we doing, ladies? Everyone's good. I heard a kerfuffle, but everyone's fine. So I don't know what it was. You're really bad with heights, yeah. Yeah. Well, not to, cause anyone anxiety. But when I was 7, we went on a cruise. My parents and I. This was before my brother was born. And on our way there, we hit a hurricane. So, little unmedicated 7-year-old Megan, who was not yet diagnosed with anxiety, but living with, general anxiety, and having one of her biggest fears happening, which is getting sick, because it's real hard not to get seasick when the boat is, doing its thing. Now, there are a lot of pictures from that cruise. Evidently, the cruise back was wonderful. My parents are like, I wish that you could remember that, because I evidently had a blast. I, really enjoyed a lot of, the kid activities and stuff like that, but all I remember is that absolute terror and being like, oh my god, it's gonna be like the Titanic as a child. So, I don't do boats. I will do, kayaks. I really I'll do a canoe, but I like a kayak better where it's just me, because I'm in control of the boat. If I capsize, it's because I was dumb and did something, not because there were crazy high waves. And you're on a lake versus, being on the ocean. So, it's not no to all boats, but I don't, and just the cruise, the rooms are tiny, the hallways are narrow, all the things about it just make you feel very, ugh. It just makes me feel very closed in. I've even, stayed in some older hotels that have, those same really narrow hallways and things like that, and it still makes me anxious. Even though it's not a boat, it's just that, that correlation in my brain. In-laws couldn't fathom. Yeah! Uh-huh. Some people, that sort of thing doesn't bother them, and other people, it's like that. It's exactly it. Yeah, it's very claustrophobic. When we were in Canada last, we stayed at this gorgeous, really old hotel. The Hotel Frontenac. Really nice. Very old. Very narrow hallways, and I just remember being like, gosh, I hate this. Beautiful rooms. But the hallway and the elevator, I was like, ugh. Yep. I sure have. Being driven by family, yeah. I've done brave things, I've done the little ferry in Disney, that brings you from your car to the park, And I did a little one that, like, when we were going to Vermont once. So, like, I've done little ones, and they're terrifying still, but, you know, it's shorter. It's not several days. Did you really? It's beautiful there. Absolutely beautiful, and the people are so nice. The top with your class so you wouldn't be alone. That's awesome. Yeah. Sometimes you can do those brave things for brief periods of time, but like not super long ones. Or like not extreme things. Like if you're scared of heights, like going bungee jumping or like skydiving might be a little intense. Pottery class, really? But in Quebec City? Oh, it's so pretty. I have picture. Hold on. Mouse. My mouse fell asleep. It's okay. I fall asleep too. Let me... It's okay. I also fall asleep. Oh no. Yeah, we have a lot of rain right now. No thunder, but I'm sorry. I've had that scaredy dog before. Let's see. When did we go to Quebec? Is it its own album? Done skydiving, bungee jumping. Moved to the other side of the world, no problem. Trying to meet new people? Heck no. Yeah. It's weird. I saw this really great video that had like kids with I'm sure that you've seen like those boxes where like you open them and like a spider comes out. And they were talking about how like then they gave them a different box where there was no spider, but the kids were all anxious to open it because they had had a previous experience that caused them to like recall. You saw that too? To like recall what that was like and how, you know, being anxious versus like having fears is like anxiety is based in the fact that you're recalling something, or like the last time that you did this, something scary happened, or like the last time that you went to this location or you did something, perfect example, the cruise, right? Last time I was on a cruise, we hit a hurricane. There's the scary thing. And so that brings the anxiety, whereas fear is like you've never tried something, you're going to give something a shot, and you might be a little bit uncertain versus like, I guess it having, it being like something that you recall. Maybe that's a good way to put it. Like, it's recollection versus like, yeah. Good morning, Emily.
Morning, Emily. Hey, girl.
Hi. Alright, you ready, Belzy? This is evidently 2012. Uh-oh, hold on. Boop. Hang on. Hang on. There we go. This is where we stayed. This is... Hold on. Yep. Let's see. This is like views from our room. It was so pretty. This was like one of my first crocheted things. I brought her with me. Her name was Harriet. I still have her. I would pose her in different places. But yeah, here we go. This was the hotel that we stayed at. This might happen because my body wants to protect me from my previous experience versus I don't know what will happen and I don't have any particularly bad thoughts. Yeah. The hotel was so pretty. Like the location. That's the hotel there. It looks like a castle. Mm-hmm. Here we go. Oh, so pretty. Like a fairy tale castle. Mm-hmm. Pretty sure you've had a drink at the bar of that hotel. Oh, and then all these little streets that you could just like walk down and have like dinner at. Like you would basically, you walk down these stairs. Like here's the city. Or here's the hotel. And then this is like old Quebec City. This is in Quebec. It's called Chateau Frontenac, yeah. These are some of my favorite pictures. This is like one of my favorite. Like I love the yellow and like I just love this street so much. Oh wait, there's also pictures. Oh, this is the church here. There's also these really tiny little corridors. My brother was short at this point. Like these little corridors in between things and like teeny tiny doorways sometimes, like really small doors. Oh, there's a glass blowing place. Oh, yeah, we got breakfast there one morning, delivered like room service style, and they gave you like chocolates that looked like the hotel. Yeah, lots of really pretty sightsee kinds of places. Patch, thank you, all done. Been to all these places, never went in the hotel though. I think I have some pictures inside the hotel. I think they're at the beginning. Patch, thank you. Yeah. See what I mean though? It's like that really old... It kind of feels like a cruise ship in some ways. And like this made me anxious even though it's completely different. It wasn't a boat, it's a freaking castle. But like, and I think this was the ceilings like in the hallways. This cracked us up. Like all the TV shows were in French. Obviously. Yeah. I thought that I also had pictures of the room. I'll have to look. Oops. Hold on. Boop. There we go. Because normally when we go on vacation, we'll take a picture of the pretty room. We had a room that had like one of the little curved walls, so like you could sit and like look out the window. Oh, hold on, wait. Is this? No, just kidding. That's the church. Like the hotel from The Shining? Oh god. I'm really glad that I don't watch scary movies and I had like no idea. But yeah. We all slept in one room. Pretty sure my brother and I shared a bed. Like a queen size bed. What time is it? Okay. I have to pee, but I'll wait until stretch break because it's not. Stretch break will be here in a minute. Or a few minutes, I should say. Am I in the wrong spot with this? No. Hatch! I know that Dad is home and he didn't say hello to you yet, but you will be okay. No, I won't, Mom. No, I won't. Alright. Little Owl is done except for the black outlines now that we have to do. So we'll have to do black around the eyes and the nose. Scissors. Here they are. There is also, I'll use this blue. There's a little spot down here on the bunny's uniform, and then they use it for the magic, quote unquote, coming out of the wand that is levitating this. You can't see there's a feather. But I'm not going to do that until the end, just because the way that the hoop is sitting right now, I couldn't outline the feather completely. So like that's going to be the very last thing that I do. Definitely share pictures if you want. I would love to see. I have like such nice memories of that place. Like it was so beautiful and the people were so friendly, and when I say that I could easily move to Canada, that's where I think every time. Like on a lake with water, or with mountains rather. Of course there's water if it's on a lake, Megan. But mountains and quaint little streets, and I love it. Absolutely love it. It looks like Narnia in the winter, really? Magic. Yeah. Like, my brother spoke, I mean, my brother is a whiz at languages. He was in high school at that point, middle school. 2012. What year did my brother graduate? I don't know. He's 8.5 years younger than me. Oh God, I can't even count. So yeah, he was in high school at this point. Yeah. So it was fun because like he spoke the language and he would speak a little bit, and the locals would all get excited and start talking very fluent French to him, and he would be like, "Hold on, little slower, little slower." Hi.
Hey, what you talking about?
Quebec. Evidently, Belsey lives right near where we went when we went to Canada.
Oh, okay.
Like they frequent this area a lot, so I was showing off pictures.
I wonder where in Canada is that?
This is Quebec.
No, I know that, but I mean like on a map.
Look it up. Hotel Frontenac.
I just meant Quebec in general.
Okay, well look it up. That's how you find out where places are. It's near like Vermont and Maine and New Hampshire, like all
Yeah,
that
it's
area.
very-
Because like we went there before going to Smugs one year.
Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't realize I'll be up near like Toronto and Niagara Falls.
James is leaving me.
I'm not leaving you.
He's running away to Canada, and I don't blame him.
I'm not even gonna be in Canada for more than like 2 hours.
You should.
Well,
run
maybe
away.
maybe it is more than 2 hours. Maybe it's like maybe like 5.
You should run away.
I'm not gonna run away.
I wouldn't blame you.
I'm not running away.
If James is leaving, I'll marry you. I accept.
I'm literally using it as a shortcut to get to another part of America.
Do you see my freaking face? Do you see all these hives today?
A little bit, yeah.
They're all over again.
Weird.
I changed out of those pajama pants I was wearing, wondering if.
Did you change any meds or no?
No. So at this point, I'm like, what the hell am I doing?
I don't know.
And I was looking at like the other options, like the other allergy options, and all of them interact with my other medicine. And I'm like, well, I don't know what the hell to do. And I don't know. I don't want to do these freaking shots. I don't want to do these shots.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if my body's getting used to the Allegra now, and it's like, haha, I'm more powerful. No, I'm still taking the Allegra. Yay, let's go get married. James, take us with you.
That is my wife. I'll take you with you for a 5-hour car ride.
Listen, we were talking about how all of us are basically trying to avoid the news and everything like that because it's extremely stressful.
Yeah.
And someone was saying that they saw that, I'm not really sure if it's true or not, but, some cruise lines offering like 4-year cruises around the world. And I was like, yeah, see, that sounds like hell for me, and that's how we started talking about
I would do a 4-year cruise around the world.
Not anymore, Megan is my wife. From the data, right now, I would say you're allergic to yourself.
Oh my god.
Well, that's like my mom being like, oh yeah, well if you're, maybe it's anxiety. And I'm like, I have bad news if it's anxiety. All right, it's stretch time, which is good because I do really have to pee. I've been trying to hydrate really well to help with these hives, and evidently that's not working. So, but I have to pee. Hydrate. It's still good for you, even if it doesn't help with your hives. What if I'm allergic to this administration? Well, then I'm fucked for the next 4 years too. Anyway, words on stream, stretch time. Be right back. Alright, I am back. Let us. I have to grab. I don't think I have my black thread here. Let me grab it. Sorry for the little nose snifflies. One of the things I've been trying to combat these headaches I've been getting is doing like a saline nose spray, because I think it's happening because my sinuses are really dried out from all this medicine I'm taking. So I just like did that on the stretch break too. Ugh. I'm a mess. Oh no, you're so good. Y'all are so okay. Listen, we're guessing words here. No one is actually like name calling or doing anything like that. So please, please don't stress about it. All of you who are here, you know, anything that you're guessing, I know you're guessing because of words on stream. You know, not like name calling. So please don't stress about it. I promise. I promise you're good. Oh, goodness. Got fuzz. There we go. Okay. Plus, the other thing too, definitely to remember, is that everybody here, their native language is not English. Words have different meanings in different languages. Heck, even in the same language in different countries. Like we've talked about fanny packs before. And how that's not a weird word here. But it is if you're in the UK. I remember when Georgina and Allison were like, what? Healthcare is awesome. A lot of affordable, nice houses. And I can marry silly kids. I mean, listen, a fanny pack is something that you wear around your waist. And it does kind of sit. You know? And that's when I learned about bum bags, which I think is hilarious. But also, you know, like that, yeah. But, like, it's still, like, just, it's all still in that same area. It's just the front or the back. No one thought of a waist purse? That sounds silly. Fanny packs are they're just a silly garment anyway. Like, let's be real. New look sells for festivals each summer. Oh. I don't know, probably. These kids, they think they've invented everything. Arrgh. Kids these days. Let me see this. That don't have the same meaning here? Yeah. Oh. That's, very sparkly. For all your bedazzled bum needs. Is this... Is my bot not on? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. It's not an hour and 15 minutes into stream and I'm just realizing. Shh. I don't really know if I want to give this owl huge eyelashes. Like they all have these giant... Cool. I just want to see what it looks like. Yeah, that's why I was like, I want to see what it looks like stitched. Hold on. Oops. I don't know that I want to. I don't know that I need to. Oh my gosh. This just... Hang on. I need you all to see this. I haven't purchased it yet. But I think that I need to. 1 second, it's loading. Okay, wait. Tell me. Tell me if I need to purchase this. Okay, you ready? Hi, Yarnia! We're cross-stitching today. Well, yes, it is an opossum purse. Don't I need to make this, James? Okay, imagine instead of having the bag go here, I make little shoulder straps that go from the feet, so it looks like it's clinging to your back instead. Like how baby opossums cling to their mothers. Okay, wait. Allison, okay. If anyone wants to fund this, these 2 patterns are $10 total. So, I'll just throw that out there. Because Allison... There's a baby pattern. They made it so that it could hang in a car. Yeah. The baby is $4.99 and the big purse is $5.50. So, you know. What's an opossum's favorite game? I don't. Hide and squeak. Amazing! 10 out of 10. Oh, you have a new favorite thing? What's your new favorite thing? I'm not gonna give this owl eyelashes. It doesn't need it. It's super cute as it is. I'll do the other outlining around its eyes though, and its beak. Welsh names for animals and their English translations. Oh. That seems like a very specific favorite thing. Tell me more. And Korean animal names. Lily translates back into English as fat chic. Walrus is sea elephant. Okay, but I mean, neither of those are wrong. They're silly, but they're not incorrect. Oh, hey, James. James. Oh my god. They're accurate and cute, yeah. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, guys. I'm like, I haven't seen the cats. Patch's meds are ready to be picked up. So, I just didn't want to forget. I just pulled up our living room camera. That's Pippin. That's Artemis. They're doing it again. Yeah, they did it the other day, Sillykins. Oh my god, I literally cried when they did it the first time. Like, they're both asleep. They're actually closer to each other today than they were the last time, too, which is, like, really exciting. I'm literally trying to get it up so that you all can look, too. Oh my god, I almost lost it. I was like, this is the best thing that's ever happened. Let me see if turning this light on helps. Ah! Oh, I don't know where to put it. Swoop. Snailbert, can I scoot you, little buddy? Ready? Whee! Fantastic. You're the best. Look at my girls. I don't know if having that light on made it better or harder to see them. I think having it off makes it easier to see. Oh, I'm so proud of them. I was like, it's been a while since Artie has been in here or Pippin. And when I last checked on them, Artie was on the couch and Pippin was not. Look at them sleeping next to each other. I'm so proud of my girls. Especially because James came in from his haircut, which means that Pippin either didn't run when the door opened, which is something that she had been doing for a while, or she came right back. So, like, way to go, Pippin. Proud of you. Oh, I know. I can't wait. Like, this is huge for them to be able to relax and sleep next to each other. And one of the things that I keep saying, because Pippin and Maple also have an interest in each other, which I think will be great, because I really truly believe that Pippin and Maple would love to play together, and Artie and Pippin would love to snuggle together. And I think that because Pippin has already told Maple off once before. Maple was like coming on too strong and she was like, heck no, back up. And Maple was a little surprised by that because Artie is a big pushover. Like she'll hiss, but she doesn't necessarily like stand her ground, like swatting back or anything like that. Her way of like defending is just hissing. And so I really think that if Maple tries to be too much with Artemis, that I could see Pippin coming up and being like, hey, that's my sister, and only I am allowed to mess with my sister. You're not. And I could see that kind of being what endears Pippin and Artemis to each other, is the fact that, like, wait, you stood up for me. You protected me from that stinky boy. And I could just see that being the thing that they kind of are like, oh, okay, so you're cool. Little hump. Oh my god. Oops. So what's everyone else working on for this F Off Friday? It's officially the end of the month. We survived January. Somehow. Working on finishing the work week? That's fair. You're still working? I suppose I'll allow that as an answer. Alright, let's do the little talons on this owl, and then she'll be done. Then what do we want to do next? Do we want to do the kitty or the bunny next? Hold on. There we go. Doing the opposite. But you had to finish. You finished that I almost said cardigan. You finished the knitting that you were working on, so you're allowed to. You had to finish. What are you casting on? You're stitching up the whale? I can't wait to see it. Ooh. You had to finish today? What did you finish? Heck yes. If you're wondering why I'm stitching some of these spots multiple times, it's because I'm supposed to be stitching the little feet with 2 strands, and I only have 1 right now. So to make up for it, I'm just stitching those spots that I need 2 strands in twice. Ta-da! Magic. I completely forgot that I was going... Whoops! I was originally going to film, like use, oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? Time lapse on this today to upload. Oh well, I don't really care. Instagram hates me, so screw you. That's how I feel about that. Oh god, that's a squeaky highlighter. Alright. Does it change our opinion on what we should work on if I say I might be able to finish the cat today? And then we would just have the bunny left? I don't know that I could finish the bunny today. Bunny has a lot of back stitching. Because we finished the owl. Do we want to finish the cat too? Yes, that does matter. I thought it might. Hi, Tigress! I hope that you had a good errand run. So I have to get the right size frame. Okie dokie. strand of this brown. Little red cow. Oh. That one. Imagine a flying cow. That would be terribly frightening. Also, Tigress, the image down here is Artie and Pippin sleeping on the couch again together. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. They're figuring each other out. I feel like I have to tell everyone who has cats when they come in, because you all understand how big of a deal that is. Cecily, ew, I hate that. I hate that so much. About the cow flying, that would be so scary. They're so large. Oh no, I'm out of balls. Y'all, my balls. Not my balls. Oh no, you're okay. Listen, Twitch does weird things sometimes. I don't even like... I don't even question it most of the time. I do. Okay, so I've been using an orange highlighter because none of the pattern uses orange, and it worked really well, but now that I'm on to the red, this part of the back stitching is red. When I highlighted it in the orange, it was really hard to see, so I'm going to use a blue highlighter. I haven't been using the blue because there is blue backs, like there's blue for like the kitty, like you see the eyes, like they do use blue, but I can't see the orange, so it'll be fine. It'll be fine. No one panic. That's how they say it. But that's what it's called. Languages are so interesting. That's how it's typed. Okay. There's like a page divide here, so I have to figure out where it picks up. Bread house? That's so cute. This is my house of bread. Mmm. Sick wagon. Accurate. And hospital is, I mean, yeah, like, they're not wrong. I mean, maybe not house, maybe building, but still. Hi, Petrichor. Oh no, gave you the ick. Yeah, what are you reading? If you want to share. Oh. I thought that was the name of the book. Welcome back, Emily. I mean, that's one of those things where I feel like girls who are 16 call themselves young. Like, I think of Ariel from The Little Mermaid. You know? Where she thinks that she's grown. I'm not a child anymore. I'm 16. Okay. Easy there, kid. Teens are like, we're women, and you're like, you need to calm down. You need to stop. Just shh. Oh god, you know what the worst part is though? The way that like social media, I feel like kids younger and younger think they're older and older. And I hate it. And they act older and older and they do things that are like if I worked at Sephora or Ulta or any of those like makeup places where these kids are going to get like anti-aging stuff, I'd be like, no, leave the store right now. If you anti-age, you're going to become a no, you're going to become a toddler. Stop it. A bottle of sunscreen. Yeah. How they look. When you're 14, you need to look 14. Yeah. It honestly, this is going to be like, if you play The Sims, you'll understand. It makes me think how technically teenager and young adult Sims have the same body frame. And like look alike. And that bugs me so much. Because like they shouldn't, like, why didn't you make a separate body frame? Make them smaller. Like, when a 14-year-old looks older than 30, it's a problem. The sexualization they get on their own without social, yeah, and without all the makeup and the products and the dances and all the things that social media have you doing now. It's like, how did I mess up? Oh, I just can't count. Yeah. Absolutely. It's different if it's like the teen, or even like I would say a younger sibling calling a teenager, like someone that age, a young woman, because again, when you're that age, it can seem like that. Do you know what I mean? Like when you're not an adult, like you think things differently because you don't have the experience. So you're like, my older sister's a grown up because I'm 7 and she's 14 or whatever, you know? I'm not saying I agree with their choice. Yeah. No, and I get it too, but I guess that it's just one of those things, like when they came out with the Generations pack, right? Like they added all this elder stuff, like different ways that elders move and act in The Sims. So like why didn't they take the time to add a teen thing in The Sims when they came out with that pack? Do you know what I mean? Like why not they added infants in the family one. Why not add teens as well? You know, like they've added different body and different animations over the years. So it's like, or with the high school pack, yes, perfect opportunity to add, like I don't necessarily mean it to be like a free update because I agree it is a lot of, you know, there's a lot that has to go into it. But yeah, Emily's exactly right. The high school years pack would have been the perfect time to remodel the way that teens appear in The Sims. This is a book club book. I wanted to be part of the book club. No, that's so fun though. Is the book, like, decent otherwise? No. Oh, no. I'm sorry. I hate that for you. Oh, is it? It's marketed as a young adult book? And it's not? Hmm. Oh, okay. Okay. Still a problem, but less of a problem. If it was marketed as like a young adult novel, I'd be really pissed. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's still super duper problematic. And you don't want adults thinking that way. But you definitely don't want teenagers thinking that way. I need, like, a music stand. To, like, hold my pattern closer up so I don't have to lean over. Smooch 'em. Neck and shoulder said enough for tonight. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't blame you. Also, hi, Mary. I don't know if I said hi to you. I think you might have come in when we were on a stretch break. A new Stardew farm? Oh, yeah? To play with the friendship bug? Wow. So what exactly does the bug do? Like, does the friendship just not decay? Or can you give multiple gifts? Or... Every item is a loved item, so I've been giving weeds and rocks. That's freaking amazing. Oh my god, I love that. I want to play now. And trash. That's fantastic. Listen, some of the villagers I don't want to grind friendship, okay? Some of them I don't even want to be friends with them. But if I can give, like, Clint weeds and become his bestie, let's do it. just don't like him. His whole thing with Emily bugs me. Wrong, Emily. Blue-haired Emily in Stardew Valley. Listen, if anyone was, like, courting you the way he was, that would bug me, too. Like, I get him being shy and stuff, but, like, I don't know. It's sometimes kind of creepy. Personally. Oh. Yeah, I have never romanced Haley, nor have I had an interest. But if I can make everyone love me by giving them trash, I'll see what her heart events are and all that stuff. My first playthrough, I romanced Harvey. And then I realized as I was playing how much he was like my husband. Like, he does amateur radio, check. Elliot girly. Speaking to her for friendship purposes, no, that's so fair. I was going for Sebastian on my last playthrough because I never have. And he doesn't seem like a terrible person. I've only romanced the ladies. I love that. And so, yeah, no, I love that for you, honestly. Everyone else is too self-absorbed. That's fair. With Sam once, and then Maru. Tend to stick with them, yeah. I will say that, like, Palia, the romance in Palia is unmatched as far as storyline and, like, I don't know, just the people not feeling terrible. In Expanded, there's a neurodivergent anxious one I like very much. Yeah, I don't remember her name, but I remember Shella played Expanded and romanced her. It always ends up being the doctors. That's funny. I haven't played Sunhaven. Yeah, Sophia. Phantasy Star. Yeah, I've seen people play it. It seems like one that I would enjoy. I'm too far into Nikki right now to pick up anything else. Although I'm kind of now at the same point as you, Silicons, where I'm just like, alright, time to do the event. Because I don't have all the supplies yet. So I have to, like, challenge people to things, and I can't get... I'm, like, so unlucky with pulls in that game. It's ridiculous. Workday over. Heck yes. Have a good one. Thanks for hanging out. Like, trying to do even the pulls in, like, the town where you use bling versus, like, the ones that you have to pay real money for or save up diamonds for. Even those, I think I have 3. I think I did I got like 3 of the hot, like the special outfits out of that. And I think that there's like 20 or something. Like every now and again when I'm in the town, I'll do it and I'm like, nope, not doing this again. And I feel like some of the thing, oh gosh, it's ad break time? Shoot. Okay. Alright, well, evidently it's time for another stretch break. I don't know how the heck that happened, but here we are. So we'll play some Words on Stream, get a snack, get a drink, use the bathroom, take your meds, move your laundry, take a stretch, and I will see you. Oh, that was a good stretch. I'll see you all in a few minutes. Whoosh. Nicely done. Whoosh. So I forgot to do my Pokemon trading card game pull at lunch, which is when I normally do them, right? And so I just did them now. I freaking love this one card. Look at this. Hold on. Look at this baby. I love him so much. Like, we're making biscuits on that cloth, little guy. Stop. I loves him. I know. He's probably the cutest Pokemon you've ever seen, yeah? Poochyena evolves into Mightyena. I actually just got one of those too. Hold on. Here, this is what he evolves into. Big Doggo. Little Doggo to Big Doggo. James, as a Pokemon trainer, would just have dogs. And, like, maybe a Charmander / Charizard as your starter. Am I right? And a Snorlax. Okay, no, that's fair. Am I right about your starter, though? Who would you pick as a starter Pokemon? Snorlax would be like Pikachu and never go in a ball. Could you just imagine a giant Snorlax lumbering behind you everywhere? Oh, I said you would take Charmander as your starter. Because I'm just thinking about the originals. Because you don't know all the new ones. Like, if you knew all the new ones, I might say you might go... with, like... There's no dog starter. But Chikorita or Litten, I feel like might be options. Jigglypuff would be your Pikachu. Espeon... Eevee or Espeon would be my Pikachu. Togepi? Togepi's a good one. Gosh, Togepi's cute. Wait, okay, so now I'm just thinking about ones that would be really funny. Could you imagine, like, a Diglett being, like, your Pikachu? Like how never goes in the ball? Just, like, constantly digging a hole behind the trainer wherever it goes? You would ride a Rapidash everywhere? That's fair. Yeah, I never really related to Psyduck, like, and the headaches until I became an adult, and then it's like, I get it. I understand. No, don't fall, I need you. Who would everyone have as, like, a starter? Either you can just pick from the originals, or you could pick for, like, any. Like, my go-to was always Charmander in the originals. But I love Chikorita. And I love all of the evolutionary forms of both of them. Because, like, some of the evolutionary forms for some Pokemon, I'm like, no. Absolutely not. You would never evolve past, like, your second evolution. Who spends his lunchtime drawing? Making a comic with very simple drawings. Oh, oh my god, that's amazing. I love that. Definitely nurture that. That's fabulous. The original is probably Charmander. Otherwise, I think Rowlet. Rowlet's so cute. And I love Ash's Rowlet in like the animated series. How he's just like always sleeping. Just always sleeping in his bag, and I'm like, mood. You pick a lot of grass types for the starters. Bulbasaur is also very cute. I agree. You fell in love with Cyndaquil? Cyndaquil's a cutie. Fast Fine Motor, it's really working to help that. That's awesome. And also, I gotta say, like, just having a teacher, an adult in general, encourage something that you enjoy is so powerful as a kid. As anyone, really. Sprigatito is also cute, but the evolutions. That's like I was saying, Litten. Litten is cute, but its final evolutionary form, that's a man. No. That's a cat man. I don't want that. Probably pick Spheal. Spheal's cute. I love all of Chikorita's evolutionary forms, and its final one is Meganium, and it has the name, it has Megan in it, which is cool. Yeah, hold on, look it. Wait. Look at them all. They're all so good. Like, all of those are all so good. Like, absolutely. Look at this. Look at this! Freaking love her. Meganium is very moat coded. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. James, I have a thing we need to 3D print. Oh my god. That's so stinking cute. Close it quick. I got, for my brother and myself one Christmas, it's an Oddish planter. I've also seen ones like Bulbasaur. I've seen all the Bulbasaur evolutions as like 3D printed planters. Because, like, perfect. Piplup is a starter. Piplup's a cutie little penguin. I love Piplup. I love Piplup too. That's my starter for that. Normally. Playing Pokemon because I don't like keeping them stuck in balls and fighting them. That's fair. That's why I really liked the Arceus game. Because, first of all, you have, like, your regular ones with you. But the other ones, they all live at, like, a farm that you can actually, like, walk by and see them at. Like, you access them in traditional boxes just because that's the way that is easiest to, you know, look through things, if you will. But, like, you can walk by and you can see them out, like, doing stuff. And you have, like, different ones that do different things. Like, they can help you knock down, like, fruit out of trees. Or, like, you don't necessarily just have to fight them. And there's no gyms in that game. Like, it's very different. The gameplay itself is like nothing I've ever played before, and it's my favorite iteration of Pokemon because it's so different and it's so unique. It's also like set in the past, which is cool. And there's crafting, like you have to collect items in order to make Pokeballs instead of buying them. So like you collect like berries and things from trees so that you can make Pokeballs. No, I get that. So you say sensitive, I say that you care about animals. Because that's basically what Pokemon are. They're like animal. You're very much like me where you're like, no, but I don't want them to be hurt. I also apologize to my chair if I bump it into things. Turtwig! Oh my gosh, Turtwig's a cutie, Oshawtt's adorable, and Grookey, yes. They're based off their first form. No, that's so fair. Sometimes you fall in love with their first form and then you see them evolved and you're like, oh. Oh. That's a choice. It's definitely not. Absolutely. Collected tons of pets but wouldn't battle. What's the point of getting them? And I'm like, saving them from you keeping them to battle. I love that. You're like, because I want one of all of them? Saw Sandshrews Evolution, even though that's not one of the worst ones. No, and I think that's... It makes me think of, like, how, you know, Pikachu doesn't want to evolve. Like, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to evolve a Pokemon. Really? I love that. Emily, have you seen the digital one? What, James? Oh, not wanting to evolve. I am perfect the way I am. Wow. Well, as people, I think that we should always be growing. But I also agree there's no need to change the way your physical form looks. You know? No need to change or add anything. You pick your team based on how cute they are, and I'm not sorry. Oh, Pokemon Stadium. Who else played Pokemon Snap? I love some Pokemon Snap. I definitely got like the new version for the Switch. Where you were the Pokemon. You know what's one of my favorite Pokemon games, and it's not one that a lot of people even know of, is the Mystery Dungeon games. I think those are some of the coolest Pokemon games. And I had, like, those are ones that I have beaten and continue to play. My brother and I played them. The Mystery Dungeon games are top tier. You have Pokemon Snap too? In the Mystery Dungeon ones, you basically wake up on a beach and find yourself a Pokemon. Like, you are a Pokemon. You used to be a human. And you woke up on some strange beach by another Pokemon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. There's a bunch of them. So you get to pick based on a questionnaire. Like, and here's the thing, if you want to be a certain Pokemon, you can absolutely look it up online. And there are guides to how to pick like the answers so that you end up being a specific Pokemon. Now there's starter Pokemon that like you start off with, but you can also like build your team. I think Jigglypuff is. Uh-oh, my internet is lagging. Yeah, these ones. There's this, you have it for the Switch, you have it for the DS. And it's like a turn-based battle thing, which is really fun. Like, you explore dungeons, and you have to, like, go through and like, collect things, and you take, like, here, look at this. Here's a little Wigglytuff. And you can, like, take quests and things like that. Yeah, there's different ones. They're all I like them all. I actually have one that I haven't played yet. Like I got it for Christmas one year. I'd play it on stream if people wanted. But I don't know if that's like something people would be interested in. Could be a fun charity incentive. Could be. I still have my DS too. Help answer the questionnaire, so it's a random Pokemon. You'd love to watch? Okay. Silly, could you put that in like charity ideas in the Discord for me? So that I don't forget. Because I'm a forgetterson. I do have a 3DS. I have all the different. Well, not anymore. I don't have the original DS. I had the DS Lite. And I have a 3DS. I was typing it when you asked. You know me so well. Thank you. I have one of the special edition. I mean, I have a couple of special edition DSs. I'll be honest. I worked at GameStop for a while, so I got, you know, not a great discount, but a discount, and I used the Animal Crossing DS, the Isabelle one, and I bought myself new the Pokemon one when it came out. Had the Pokemon sticker cover things, yeah. I still have them. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a time. Because people can be really sucky with women when it comes to game places. I was lucky in the fact that the store that I worked at was almost all female employees, so people couldn't be gross. Or, like, ignore us to go and talk to a male employee when it was unnecessary. But I really enjoyed the people, like, I like the people that I worked with, and I think that makes a big difference. Like, I still keep in touch with one of them. Wait, women game? No way. Yeah. Have to dig through my son's room. You can hear bad stories from anywhere. And again, I worked at GameStop a long time ago. This was not recently, so I can't tell you what it's like to work there now. Just what it was like to work there in college. But yeah, I worked at GameStop. I worked at Best Buy. I worked at like one gaming store in the mall that was like not a... It wasn't like EB Games or GameStop or anything. And they were cool because they had a lot of old systems. Like they had Nintendo 64 and things like that, which were fabulous. But then I found out that the person that hired me was a complete creep. And hired me because he thought I could help bring in, you know, customers, and I literally walked out and never went back. Yep. Found that one out and went, no, no. Goodbye. Boo him. Yep. They also had a bathroom in the store that didn't work for employees, so like it was in the mall, and every time that you'd have to like use the bathroom, you'd have to like walk down to the food court. And let me tell you something, when you are an anxious girly, sometimes you have to use the bathroom, you know? Sometimes you have hot girl tummy troubles. Mm-hmm. Or like it's that time of month and you're like, oh my god, I gotta go. I gotta go down there right now. When you have a bathroom in the store, it's easy enough to just be like, excuse me for a second, and disappear. And have someone just cover the floor, but to be like, I gotta go again, bye! Game shops here are often like the comic book store in The Big Bang Theory. Yeah. Awkward boys who have so much anxiety about girls. I mean, I've already seen it become so much better than it used to be. It still has a long way to go. But I definitely think that it's gotten so much better than it used to be, which is nice. I feel like YouTube and streaming and stuff like that has helped too, because like here are people that are playing all different kinds of games. Now, of course, don't get me wrong, you get the trolls in those, you know, groups still, but I feel like in general it's helped the public see like, oh yeah. Girls game too. Depends on the game, yeah. Agreed. Unfortunately, and it's some game, like, not necessarily fandoms, but almost, for like lack of a better word, some game like communities are just toxic. No matter what. Look at this cute little kitty cat. Ooh, a Porygon. I haven't seen you. Oh, Jesus! I knew Pippin got up, but evidently so did Artie. And just all of a sudden, she was there. Hello. He's a sweet girl. Oh my god, that scared me so bad. Because all of a sudden I went to like highlight and there's just a cat there. You got up off the couch? Hello. Were you and Pippin snoozing together? Yeah? That's very nice. You want to come up? You can come sit in my lap. She looks like she just woke up. I know. Oh, do you want your food? I can give you that. Here. Look. Go ahead. You go eat that, okay? Gosh, she startled me so bad. Oh yeah, she does. She's going over and eating. What a good girl. Just gives vibes of like when little kids like stand next to their parents' beds and wait for them to wake up for them to like ask for a drink of water. Like the way she was just sitting there. Mom, can I has my food, please? Like just quietly, not making any sound, just. Has scared the ever living out of me. Yeah, just teleporting. Yeah, because like we don't. Even when we had collars on Artie, we didn't have like Jingle Bell ones on because I learned that those are actually not good for cats. Like it can really bother their hearing a lot, and so I never had like their toys have Jingle Bells on them because they like to play with those. But their collars never did. So they're all just different levels of quiet. Like, Maple is the quietest. He is absolutely the most silent of the cats. When he runs, when he jumps, all of it. Artie, when she runs, sounds like an elephant. Like, when she's having a good time and she's just hauling ass, like, it sounds like an elephant. Have a good one. Have a nice weekend, Sillykins. Thanks for being here. We're actually almost done with this brown part on the kitty cat. We have to do the legs, and then we have like whiskers to add on the face and details around the eyes. But yeah, so Patch, his collar makes like sound when he walks around too. So I get that. He has like one tag. But it's still just like the tag sound. You know, he's been sneaking. I like that my couch is now just like here. How much difference the backstitching makes? I agree. That's why I love it so much. Like, I know a lot of people find it to be either a lot or it can be tedious or whatever, but I just love seeing the difference it makes. Like, it makes all those little stitches and color changes that you do come, oops, like pop out. Hey there, Knight. 1, 2, 3. This one. Or would this be Harry Potter? Like Harry, because it's a bunny. Or or that way. Like there's a couple of different ways this could go. You know? Like there's a couple of different options that would all be logical. Hermione! Get out right now. Oh my god, that's her name. That's this rabbit's name. Done. That's the greatest thing I've ever heard. Man, I should have outlined this in yellow. It's going to be hard to tell where I have to stitch eyes and things like that. It's fine. My brain has something to do for the weekend now. Amazing. Oh, look at this cute little kitty cat. Well. Alright, let's give this little cutie some whiskers and things. All that's left is going to be the bunny. Heck yeah. Oops. Oh, have a good night, Mia. Thanks for being here. Have a good weekend. Okay. I love that. Moldy Voldy. Interesting. Okay. Split these. Time for one strand of black and not two. Oh. I don't recognize this Pokemon. Oh, did you? You're beefing now, though? Honestly, that seems to be, like, the way it goes. It's like you and Monopoly are getting along, and then all of a sudden you're like, no, I hate you. Congrats on getting the dice, though. That's exciting. I'm sorry that it's being bad now. Yeah. I feel like it's either really good spins or like terrible ones. And it's like one partner gets like the really good ones. And then everyone else is like, I'm so sorry, I'm trying. I promise I'm really trying. Like, I do the same amount of spins for each one, but, like, Georgina and I were able to complete the stuffed animal, but none of the other people I partnered up with we were able to? Okay. Sure. That's a little dramatic. Oops. That's a cool Pokemon. Petrichor and I finished, but my first roll on that was 10k. Yeah. Every other one was like 2, 4. Mm-hmm. Yep. Kept giving you crap drops. Yeah. Honestly, some of like the Plinko drops. I mean, I'm glad that the 2 items were back on this one. I was really annoyed when they only had like 1 item. Like in some of the drops where you only had like 1 central thing and you didn't have any other targets, I guess, if that makes sense. Oh, hi, cute girly. This? Thanks. It's silicone. It's rubber. Because I've been dealing with hives. And sometimes they swell. They make my hands swell. So I can't wear my regular wedding ring. And engagement and all that. So I feel weird not having anything on. So silicone ones. They don't. Oh, hi! Hello. Artemis is here. Because it doesn't seem to bother as much. I guess it doesn't rub as much when I put them on and take them off. But worst case, if I had like a bad hive and I couldn't get it off, I'd just cut it off because it's cheap. Hello. You just wanted to be here for the end of stream? That's nice. Barty's like, I'm here. Don't worry, chat. Hi. Hello. Girlie, are you rubbing your eye again? Hey, let me see. Are you rubbing this? Is your eye itching? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hi. Do you want to sit on my lap? You do? Look at this. Look at this baby. Hello. She says, I hear you're stitching an orange cat. I am here now. I am here. Oh. My goodness, you were having a good sleep. Do you see her whisker that's bent? Look at the whisker bent and like you had a good sleep, huh? You were out. You were so sleepy. So sleepy. Love you, girly. Finish stitching around the ginger kitty and poof, she appears. I know. She was like, wow. Mom, if you wanted an orange kitty, I would have just come over. Yeah? Hi. Oh, you're gonna help me by stepping on everything again, huh? Fabulous. Oh, and there's the tail. Hello. I'm also not giving this kitty eyelashes, but they are getting their whiskers, so. Yay. Yeah, migraines can heck off. Headaches in general. Oh, did you hear those big purrs? Artie says, let me heal your head. I'll do big purrs for you. That was very nice. That's very, very relaxing. Yeah? Big purrs are very relaxing. Oof. That's the worst. Is it in like the same spot too? That's what I've been dealing with the hives, because I've been taking so much Allegra, I think, is that I've been getting like sinus headaches. And thanks to like Petrichor for being like, maybe it's, you know, related to having really dried out sinuses. And so now I'm like using nose spray, but like the headaches literally happen every time in the exact same spot. And I'm like, ugh. The nose spray has been helping. Shh, don't let it know. I don't know why the hives are worse though today than they have been in a while, which is very upsetting. Cause yeah. I really don't want to do these shots that the doctor's talking about as an option. Like, I really don't. But then again, I also really didn't want to have another mystery illness, and yet here we are, so that's fun. Sorry, not to complain, just I know you all understand the frustration. Because we're all going through it right now. You're so sweet. Thanks. I just know that people don't come to stream to hear a streamer complain. You know, we all, again, because we're all dealing with stuff right now. And so a lot of us are looking for escapes from things. So I don't really want to add my stuff onto anyone else's plate, you know? Oh, thank you for helping with the highlighter. You are just the best, Artemis. What would I do without you? Hmm? You want to show everyone? What would I do without you? Yeah. Wow. Such a good helper. You sweet girl? Uh-oh, the camera's buffering. It can't handle your cuteness. It can't handle how cute you are. You couldn't. Head empty. I say this is what we do for the ad break. Look at cats. What do you think? Is that what we should do? Oh. You cute girly. Look, it's Inception. Stop that stitching and pay attention to me, Mom. We're almost done. We're just doing the whiskers now. That's all that's left on this kitty cat. That's all that's left, girly. Honestly, just trying to see where this next stitch goes. I think right here. Are you gonna smack that highlighter on the floor? That wouldn't be very nice. I say that we finish up these kitty whiskers, because then all that will be left to do is the bunny, and we can absolutely finish that in another stream. Hi. Do you want to come back here? Come on. There's a good girl. Oh, we gonna be a snuggle? We gonna snuggle? Yes. Such a good girl, Artie. She's snuggling behind me now. Welcome back from... Oh, no, just kidding. A couple seconds left. So sorry. Welcome back from ads. We are going to finish up the kitty. All that I have left to do are the whiskers on both sides, so I want to finish that up today. Because then all that we'll have left to do is the bunny, and I can absolutely get all the bunny stitching done in one Friday. So I hope y'all don't mind that we go just a little bit over. Not much. Oh, no. Now what I can do two, 3, 4, 5. bring this over here because I can use it over here on this bunny sleeve because there's enough thread. So let me highlight that that's where it's being left. And let's use this other thread to make the whiskers on the other side of the face. I think that I'm going to have to buy that possum pattern that I showed earlier. I'm pretty sure that I already have yarn too for it. I don't even think I need to buy any. Maybe, I guess, depending on how much gray I need. To make sure that I have enough of the same color. I saw this really interesting video with a opossum rescue, right? Where evidently they make like this chirpy sound when they're either looking for mates or when they're calling for their babies. And this one mama possum evidently realized that there was like an orphan baby that they had like just brought in and wasn't quite, you know, ready to, like they were still doing intake stuff and like checking to make sure, you know, was okay. And evidently this one mama who had like a couple of other babies started like chirping for it because she was like, that's another one of my babies. And so they brought it over even though it was like smaller than all of hers, and she was like, thank you, and like immediately just like the babies all just like conglomerated together into like one. And I was like, oh, that's so sweet that she could like smell it or hear it and was like, that baby, I need to take that baby too. And I was like, that was super interesting for me to learn. They evidently don't live terribly long in the wild. And I'm like, well, even more reason now that Oopsie is always welcome. We will always give her food and take care of her. Oh my god, imagine if she had babies and like brought them. Oh my god, that'd be so cute. Animals are so cool. I agree. That would be too cute. I would actually perish from how much that would, how cute that would be. All right. Kitty's done. We got the kitty and the owl done today. Heck yeah. That's so much. And now all that's left is the bunny. Which is great, because then we can work on her Hermione next time. Oh, and we have the little swan swirly to make too, but I wanted to wait because right now the feather is under the hoop, and so I'll have to move the hoop in order to finish stitching that, and I didn't want to move the feather. So that will be the same color as the owl, the little like blue. But hooray! They do! I love how they look. I'm really glad that I didn't give them the eyelashes too. I think that they look super cute just like that. Like the mouse doesn't have eyelashes. I mean, I know that the mouse is also very small, but still. I didn't think they needed it. They're just adorable. What's this? Where does this go? Here. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Well, I hope that you all have a really nice weekend. I don't know what I'm going to be doing. But I hope that whatever you're doing, you have a nice time. And that if you've got migraines, that they go away. And I know that Mia's already gone, but I hope that if you've got itchies, that they go away. Because, like, I hope the same for me. And I hope that we can all just have a nice weekend. A recharging, restful weekend. Yeah. Why did this chat give you oh. I don't understand why chat gave you anxiety, but I'm sorry. Alright. And I finished this part of the sleeve, so now I can tie off this cheese. This thread. So that way I can take a picture and upload it, and we'll see how it does. I don't know. The algorithm has made me angry, and I want to be like, well, fine, you don't want me to post, I'll never post again, but that's not what I need to do. It's just algorithms, grr. They make no sense. Oh. Alrighty, let me see who's on that we can go and say hello to. As a reminder, I do not stream on weekends because I take off. I take off as a time to just recharge But I'll be back on Monday at 3 o'clock, and we will be doing something crafty. Let me see. Okay. Let's see if this person is wrapping up or not. It's hard when like some people go live around the same time as you and you're like, I don't know. Are you getting close to your end? I'm getting close to mine. I think so. Okay, I'll tell you what. You know where we're gonna go today? We're gonna go someplace super duper different. Alright, we want cool, chill vibes. We are going to go to Critter Vision. If you've never been, Critter Vision is like my backyard. But like supersized. They have so many cool critters that stop by. They have foxes and possums and raccoons and squirrel, just all the critters. And it's really neat. So I think you all will enjoy it. It doesn't look like there's anyone there just yet, but when you see this setup, it's just a nice place to chill and have on in the background. Because like you never really know what you're going to see. And so I think that it's a lot of fun. I'll just have it on sometimes when I'm like, you know, doing stuff, and then I look up and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's a deer just like hanging out. So let's go and say hi. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember, friends, to eat something tasty, to drink some water, to take any meds that you have to take. Be kind to yourself, be kind to other people. And I will see you all on Monday. All right? Take care, friends. Goodbye.